We are so back. What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back. So if you were one of my subscribers in 2022, then you might remember my potato head phase. In 2022, I made a few videos about my Mr. Potato Head collection. And, let's just say some things have changed since then.
Just look at him.
And he would have a bow tie here, but I don't have his bow tie. He has a nice little green bow.
But anyway. I recently thought, you know what? It's been too long since my last Mr. Potato Head video. And I think it's about time for another. So, let's reach into the potato box and see what we've got. 3 years. It's been about 3 years and I still don't know whether to call this the potato box or the pantry. Anyway, let's open it. Oh yeah, still smells like fresh tomatoes. Alright, let's reach in and see what we get. And that is... oh. And this is the Spud set. I mean, look at this thing. Compared to me, it's ginormous. This giant plastic potato contains 2 potato heads. And to be honest, I don't think they make this anymore. Because there was this big fiasco in 2021 where they just changed the name from Mr. Potato Head to just Potato Head. So, I don't think they make this anymore. But I do know that they make other sets kind of like this one. Now let's look at this. Of course, it is a ginormous potato. Look at this. He has no arms, which is kind of reasonable. He does have legs, so that's good. He's got this giant mouth, giant nose, giant eyes, and giant ears. Although, funny thing about these ears, when you would buy this at a store, it looked like this. Why the heck would they put the large ears on the inside and the small ones on the outside? Now calm down, Levi09, I'll let you know. When you would buy this in the store, it was covered in plastic wrap to, keep it protected. And I guess the ears were just too big for the plastic to go around, so they just had to put the small ones on, and as a result, it looks very funny. And he's also got this lovely blue cap. Let's just pop that off and dump the insides out. If only these potatoes would come out. Alright, there's a potato head, and there's a potato head, and here are the pieces. This is a huge mess. Alright, let's take a look at all of the pieces. Also, just a quick potato heads up. If you think this is going to be a 2-pack with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, like the standard ones, you are wrong. It has some of the pieces to these two, but it does not contain these 2 potatoes. It does contain, however, these 2 potatoes. Yeah, just your standard, normal Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head bodies. A way to tell them apart is the Mr. Potato Head is a little bit darker, the Mrs. is a little bit lighter. They're still the same, though. They have the same amount of holes. They do have the storage compartment in the back, what people like to call the tater tush. And they are compatible with all other Mr. Potato Head pieces. Nice. Alright, now let's find some legs. So these are the regular Mrs. Potato Head legs. They're exactly the same as the standard one. Yep, nice and red. Now let's put Mrs. Potato Head in there. Nice. The Spud set does not include the regular blue pants. Instead, it includes these. It's not even pants, it's just black shoes. Alright, let's put Mr. Potato Head on these. Nice. And as for headwear, you've got this nice pink stylish hair and this firefighter's helmet. What about noses? You've got the standard Mrs. Potato Head pink nose that does come with the original, and of course the Mr. Potato Head red nose, again, comes with the original. But you do have this orange nose that was on Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story, which is pretty cool. That looks super weird. Well, the potatoes can smell now, but I still think they need to hear. Unfortunately, the Spud set does not come with any ears. Just kidding. It actually comes with, actually, not even 3 sets of ears. 4 with the big ears. Why do I bring these up? I'll show you in a little bit. So yeah, you've got the standard Mr. Potato Head ears, but you've got these brand new Mrs. Potato Head ears. Look at that. This is pretty neat. This is a brand new ear. If you see, this is the normal Mrs. Potato Head ear. It's just like, this pink Mr. Potato Head ear, but just with a little diamond earring there. It's in like the shape of a hexagon. But the new ear has a heart-shaped earring. So that's brand new. I like that. However, I think the orange... I'm so sorry, Mrs. Potato Head. Like, if you want to have the fireman hat, see, when you put on these pink ears, it pushes it up. So you can't have them on together. They interfere with each other. So I think you're supposed to put the orange ones on. You see, they're going out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. See, the fireman hat sits on snugly there. I think that's what these orange ears are for. Alright, time to give them some vision. We've got 4 sets of eyes here. So the first set are the standard Mrs. Potato Head eyes, and again, these are absolutely no different from the Mrs. Potato Head eyes, the regular ones. And then we have these eyes. These are some crazy eyes, I think. You got one pupil is bigger than the other. And then you have the standard Mr. Potato Head eyes, and then you've got these lovely heart eyes. So, you can give them the regular eyes that you get with the normal potatoes, or you can give them these different eyes. Alright, how about some mouths? This set includes a green tongue. Sorry, guys and gals, I had to do it. Alright, so the Spud set includes the standard Mr. Potato Head mouth. Boring. But a brand new smile for Mrs. Potato Head. You got these pink lips on it, and this teeth. Nice. And then you've got 2 tongues. They've got, of course, the regular standard Mr. Potato Head red tongue. And then, for some reason, we've got a green tongue. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this before, a green tongue in these. Anyway, I like it. We all know Mr. Potato Head's got a mustache, so are there any mustaches for him? Yes, there are. 2. And just like the tongues, they are red and green, and they are not the normal Mr. Potato Head mustache. They are these very, very long, skinny, curly mustaches. Well, since we gave him a green tongue, I think we're going to give him a red mustache. Looking good. And now it's time for arms. We've got the normal Mr. Potato Head arms. Ooh. The normal Mrs. Potato Head left arm, but not the normal right arm. Oh no, this one has a microphone. So Mrs. Potato Head can be a rock star. Look at this. Bam. I think she is complete. Look at this. I'd go to one of her concerts. Check this out. Yeah. Mrs. Potato Head's new album just dropped. But those aren't the only arms we can give Mrs. and Mr. Potato Head. Oh no, there's a few other sets. These crazy yellow pointy arms. Look at this. It's like zigzag. Look at these arms. These arms were actually made, I believe, for the birthday Mr. Potato Head when it was his 60th birthday, 50th birthday, something like that. Anyway, you've got these long yellow arms. Or you've got these really funny arms. Check these out. It's like these blue muscular arms, I guess. You can make them look really strong. Let's try those. Oh yeah, Mr. Potato Head's flexing. Oh my goodness. I just looked back here. I completely forgot a mouth. This one. You've got these teeth. But I think Mr. Potato Head's tongue's going to get dry if it just keeps... If it's left out like that. So let's give him some nice teeth. Nice. Glasses? Yep. We've got these nice, shades where they're, where they had the cuts in them. It's all plastic, but only those small little things. I never understood how people could see clearly out of those, or how they thought people could. But anyway, they go on the ears, or they do for a little bit, but then they take the ears out of their place for Mrs. Potato Head. And you've got these regular blue ones. They're just the regular Mr. Potato Head glasses, but molded in blue. So that's nice. And let's put them on Mr. Potato Head, if they would. There we go. You'd think that we'd be out of pieces by now, but no, we just got 2 left. These, I believe these are for Mr. Potato Head, or I guess Mrs. if you want to turn her into a fireman, or firewoman, or fire potato. Anyway, this is a fire hose, molded in silver, of course. And here's a silver fire hydrant, so you can stick them onto Mr. Potato Head. I guess if you want, you could put them in the sides, possibly. I don't know. Kind of messes everything up. See, you gotta squeeze and mess with them. I don't want to break this, but yeah. So I guess really the only way you could put these on is if you have either his ears are off or he stopped hitting the gym or he didn't go crazy with his arms. But anyway, that is all the pieces. And as you can tell, some of the pieces are very different. And then these are the duplicate pieces, like pieces that you'd find on the regular potatoes. You've got these ears, Mr. Potato Head's arms, Mr. Potato Head's tongue, Mr. Potato Head's mouth, Mr. Potato Head's eyes, Mr. Potato Head's eyes, Mr. Potato Head's nose, Mr. Potato Head's nose, Mr. Potato Head's legs. How many times am I going to say potato in this video? Wow, that rhymed. What? Anyway, of course you got these arms, and the green mustache, and green tongue, and that's it. Or is it? One of the greatest parts about this set is its compatibility. Look at this. This giant Spud set, if you take off the eyes, you look, the hole is the same size as all the other ones. So, if you want, you could make this whatchamacallit and this thingamajig. Is this the greatest thing ever or what? Also, this is probably off topic, but the potato looks actually really cool in light. And that was the Mr. Potato Head Spud set. Wow, have I wanted to do that for a while. So glad I got to make a review about the Spud set. But here is something that everyone else who reviewed this won't tell you about the Spud set. It smells very funky. Like, seriously, when YouTube introduces smell-o-vision, when you can smell this, here, put your nose right there and smell that. Yeah, isn't that weird? Anyway, do I recommend getting the Spud set? If you have kids that think they will, or if you think you will enjoy this, absolutely, I highly recommend the Spud set. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. God bless, and God bless America. I'll see you next time. Gosh, that video was very fun to make. I mean, it was just so...